It's time to grab your dice and join the adventure to defeat the Heartless with your favorite characters in memorable worlds from Kingdom Hearts. Can you seal the door before the darkness takes over?
Welcome back to Kids Planning. I'm Peyton, and this is Jared, and today we're going to teach you how to play Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit from the app, who helped sponsor this video.
Perilous Pursuit is a cooperative game for 2 to 5 players. During the game, players will be rolling dice, unlocking abilities, and working together to defeat the Heartless before they overrun the worlds.
The game includes player boards, ready and set tokens, dice, shields, item cards, and world cards. To start the game, separate the worlds by their difficulty, which is shown at the top of the card. Then randomly choose 1 level 1, 2 level 2s, and 3 level 3s, so 6 cards total. Then put them in a stack with the level 1 on top, and then the level 2s, and then the level 3s.
Each world has a unique track. Put the Heartless marker in the starting space for your player count, the blue circle for 2 or 3 players, and the green triangle for 4 to 5 players. Then each player picks a character and takes their board and their ready and set tokens. Give each player 1 card and 5 shield, but don't put the shields on your player board. Put the health tracker on the top of your board pointing at 10.
Pick a first player, give them the 6 dice, and now it's time to play.
During the game, players will work together to save each of the 6 worlds they selected, one by getting the Heartless marker to the world save space. They'll do this by rolling their dice to unlock and use the actions on their player board, and after each player's turn, they will make 1 roll for the Heartless to spawn and attack.
Your board shows 5 different actions: collect, protect, attack, distract, and ability. The blue dice have all these same symbols plus a wild symbol, and the black dice has all these same symbols, but it has a Heartless instead of a wild.
Collect lets you draw a card. Protect lets you add a shield to your board, which will let you avoid damage if the Heartless attack you. Attack lets you move the Heartless marker towards the world save spot. Distract lets you reduce the number of dice the Heartless roll. And ability lets players use the special ability, which is shown on their player board. For Donald, the ability is to add 1 health and do 1 attack.
The item cards either show a dice or an action. Cards can be used by any player at any time, and dice cards can be used when you're assigning dice as an extra dice.
Each player's turn is broken up into 4 phases: roll dice, assign dice, activate dice, and roll for the world, where the Heartless spawn and attack.
On your turn, you can roll all 6 dice up to 3 times. After each roll, you can assign as many dice as you want, and then re-roll the remaining dice, unless you roll the Heartless symbol in the black dice. If you do that, you can't assign any dice from that roll, but it still counts as one of your 3 rolls.
And you are allowed to change your mind and re-roll dice you've already assigned, but you still only get 3 rolls.
After each roll, you can assign dice to your board. Each of your actions has 2 areas: the ready area on the left and the set area on the right. The ready area says how many dice you need to assign to put your ready token there, and you have to get all those dice on the same turn. So I have to roll 3 keys in 1 turn to get my attack action ready.
Once you have all the dice you need there, the action is ready, and you can put the ready token there. Then you need to set the action. To do that, assign 1 dice to the set spot and add the set token. This can be on the same turn or a later turn than when you assign the ready token.
Once an action is set, you can assign a dice to use it once per turn. And if you have enough dice, you can do it on the same turn that you set the action.
Once you have an action set, you can also assign matching dice to other players' boards during your turn, as long as they have that same action set. So if we both have attack ready and set, I could assign an attack dice to Peyton's board during my turn. This can be helpful for getting a lot of attacks in on one turn. Or if another player is low on health, you can use one of your dice to get them shields on your turn.
So you're going to roll up to 3 times and assign dice to your player board, and then it's time to activate the dice you assigned.
Actions can be taken in any order, and don't forget to activate dice you assigned to other players. Protect lets you add 1 shield to your board. Distract keeps the die away from the Heartless. Attack moves the Heartless marker 1 space towards world saved. Collect lets you draw a card. And ability lets you use your special ability. So in this example, I was able to ready my collect action. So I take that dice off and put my collect ready token there. And then I was able to activate my protect action, which lets me put a shield on my board. I wasn't able to completely ready my distract action, so those dice don't do anything. Then both me and Peyton were able to attack because I gave Peyton a dice. So we move this up 2 spaces toward world saved.
When all the dice are activated, it's time to roll for the world, which is where the Heartless spawn and attack.
Each world card shows which dice to roll in the top corner. So for this world, we would roll 2 blue dice and 1 black dice, and it shows the action for each symbol rolled. If it says plus Heartless, that means you move the Heartless marker that many spaces toward world lost. Minus health means the active player loses health for each of those symbols rolled, which is tracked on the top of your player board. If you have any shields, you can spend them to avoid damage, 1 shield per damage. The Heartless icon is only on the black dice, and its effect is unique to each world.
If you use the dice for the distract action, then you take away that dice for the roll for the world phase. Normally I would roll 2 blues and 1 black, but since I put this dice here on my distract, it says to take away 1 dice, so I would only roll 1 blue and 1 black. Once you've resolved all the dice for the Heartless, it's the next player's turn.
If you get the Heartless marker to the world save space, you've saved that world, and you get to take the action shown, and you don't roll for the world at the end of the turn. Then it's time to set up for the next round.
First, set the world aside, but be sure to separate worlds you've saved from worlds you lost.
Then each player rolls the black dice and removes their ready and set tokens from the symbol they roll. If you roll a Heartless symbol, you have to remove all of your set tokens. Then re-roll and remove the ready token you roll. Once everyone does this, put the Heartless marker on the starting space of the next world. Then it's the next player's turn. If the Heartless token never moves to the world lost space, the world is overrun with Heartless. If this happens, set the world aside. If this is the second world that has been overrun with Heartless, you've lost the game. But if it's only the first, take a random world from the stack of worlds you didn't use this game and add it to the bottom of your world stack. Then, everyone removes all of their set tokens and rolls a blue and black dice. Then remove the ready tokens from the symbol shown. If you roll a Heartless, you have to remove the ready tokens from the 3 shortest actions on your player board in addition to whatever the blue dice showed. But if you roll a wild at the same time you roll a Heartless, you get to leave all of your ready tokens on your board.
The game can end in 3 ways. If 2 worlds are overrun, or if someone loses all of their health, everyone loses. But if you save 6 worlds, everyone wins. And that's Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. If you have any questions, or if you have a game you want us to teach, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.
And be sure to subscribe right here.
And watch some of our other videos over here.
See you later.
Bye!